All right, we'll go ahead and fire away questions here from the room.
Hey, Ezi, it seemed like this game was similar to the last game, when like the offense is rolling and then everything kind of stops. What happened in that third quarter, that run between the third and fourth quarter?
Yeah, I mean, it was nothing I think that Indiana did. I think it's just us. I think offensively we can't go through lapses where we're not scoring for 6 or 7 minutes. In this league we just can't afford to do that, and I don't know what it is. I think we just need to be better. It has happened in previous games, so I think we just can't let it keep happening, and find ways to score, get stops, be more aggressive, get to the free throw line. So yeah, if that answered your question. Yeah.
And even into like that right there, just how much have you guys maybe talked about that, either before games, after games, when it's happening? And do you have any thoughts as to how you kind of get past that?
We are talking about that, obviously, because we don't want that to happen, to repeat that same mistakes. Sometimes it just feels like when we get in this zone, we have struggled to like get back. We should all we need to now watch and analyze, but probably we should start from the defense, because like our power is when we do good in defense, then we can bring the energy in offense. So we were a little bit like energy less in the offense today, and it's not good. We need to, I will always start from myself first. So I need to be even more focused, more energy, and more decisions. Like we need to make good decisions. We're not making sometimes good shots, and then we go down mentally. So, but I think we can, it's more mentally, so we can improve on that.
Yeah, just going on what she said, Ezi. So is it more of the transition that where you all are struggling a bit, and that's leading to maybe not the best decisions in offense? Is that what I'm hearing, or am I understanding?
No, I think it's just probably like what Evie was saying, just a mental focus. I think we are getting mostly good shots. I think we just need to focus on finishing, focus on moving the ball, focus on getting the ball to the right people, and just I think crashing the boards will definitely help as well. I know I need to do a better job of getting offensive rebounds, so just creating those extra possessions for ourselves when we are struggling to score.
One more, just not to belabor the point, are you getting ball movement on the offensive end once you're down there?
I think it is it is a focus for us. I don't think we started the game kind of moving the ball, but I think it's a focus that Noelle kind of has instilled within us. We know we need to do that to kind of just work our offense, so ball movement is important to us.
And then same topic here, during that 10-minute period, you guys didn't like even have any free throws. So like from an aggressive standpoint, is that something that you guys talk about as far as maybe needing to get to the rim more and force the action, right, instead of settling?
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, you said it, just being more aggressive, getting those foul calls. I think that's going to create extra possessions for us. And obviously when we are having those scoring lulls, just getting to the free throw line and just making our free throws as well.
And as the talk about first game against Aaliyah Boston, just what did you see from her and going up against her?
Yeah, I mean, she's a great player. I said it earlier in shoot around. She's, just fit in seamlessly, I think, into the league, which is exciting for her. It's her first year. And so I think, I'm excited for her. I think she did a great job tonight.
And Evie, a bit of a bounce back game for you after the last game. It was a little bit of a struggle last game. You're in double figure scoring tonight. Just talk about kind of what you were able to accomplish out there.
I'm not satisfied with myself. I think I need to do better, and I'm always taking a lot of responsibility because of the position that I play. So I'm just gonna try to get back to the real me, because sometimes maybe we also we are attached to the energy around us, so we are struggling because there needs to be someone who is gonna bring us up. So or we do collectively, or we I don't know, one game is going to be me, another game is going to be Ezi. And then like we need to find a way how we are going to step up in those moments. And I will try to get better to find my rhythm that I know that I can do.
Feels like a lot of kind of negative thoughts, but what positive things can you take from this game?
I think just knowing, I think with every game we know that we can do better and we know what we are capable of. So I think, you know, with losses, it sucks to lose, but I think, you know, we just need to get back to the drawing board. We need to watch film. We need to execute. We need to, I think, just come back together. So I think that is a positive to take away. Obviously wasn't the greatest game. But yeah, I guess you do take positives from it as well.
And then Evie, kind of as you have, you know, gone into a starting role, have you felt your own leadership kind of, you know, improve? What have you seen in just your own maybe confidence and leadership now that you're in that position?
I'm just trying to always on the court do the things that I'm here to do and to not think too much. Of course, like we play every two days, and there is a lot of like just to adapt. Like you finish one game, you're already in another game. I just need to maybe I never had this kind of the rhythm, so I'm learning also something new about myself and how to get better in this short period. So I think it's more to be focused and to really give 100%, even more every game. And I think no matter how long I'm gonna be on the court, I'm gonna always try to lead, try to give the energy, passion, be the best that I can in the defense, run the court, organize the offense, and I'm gonna always do my things no matter the role.
Hey, Coach. It seemed like similar to Tuesday, a prolonged scoring drought kind of tells the story of this game. Just what happened during Indiana's 17-0 run?
Couldn't hit a shot. 21 missed shots. We can't win games shooting 30% from the floor. I thought our defensive activity was fine. We were creating and generating turnovers, but we were taking tough contested shots and couldn't hit a shot.
Like all season, you've said that progress isn't linear. Are you seeing, was this the first time that maybe you saw that you guys are repeating mistakes that led to a loss?
I think so. I mean, there's a point in the game where we got over a hump, got up 59-58, and then from there, not good things happened. The rebounding was an issue. The things that brought us success, we were not doing. And that is a sign of, you know, what this season is kind of for us, is just recalibrating. And yes, on the growth chart, it does happen to go up and back and down and around. And for this group, we can't do it. We just don't have the luxury of making the same mistakes. And this was the first time, yeah, I did feel like that.
Coach, just staying with that, is there a lack of space and ball movement when you're getting in those low that's leading to contested shots?
Not moving the ball. We are not moving the ball. We're not screening. We're not diving. We're not doing anything that brought us success and what a good offense should look like, or our offense should look like.
If you said something about that, the players themselves are learning that someone needs to pick up or create some energy when those low. Is that, can you comment on that, or that just, and she was saying it as something that the team, the players need to find themselves the energy to pick up the other players on the court.
What's the question?
Yeah, I was wondering if you just elaborate on that.
Who was saying, someone was saying that?
Yeah.
I mean, this, you know, it happens on the floor, you know, in those lows, it is huddling a little bit more, communicating a little bit more. the energy does help and pick up when, we have each other's backs on the floor. And through those lows, it is trying to find a way to stop the bleeding with scoring a bucket and getting a stop and getting a rebound. We'll start there. And then, that creates our energy. And if that can't happen, it's a constant communication and encouragement. But at the end of the day, we have to produce.
You talked about players not cutting, not moving the ball, not slipping. As a coach, I know it can be frustrating because you're not out there. They have to do it, right? As a coach, what can you do when the team is not scoring for 10 minutes?
Question of the night. Question of the night. There's no magical play that I can draw up. It's not that. It is, at the end of the day, we had open looks. We got to make our layups. We got to knock down our shots. We had 74 shots. We didn't turn the ball over today. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how else I can emphasize when they're small, let's get the ball into the paint and do it. I'm not sure how I can continue to emphasize to get into a ball screen, move the ball, get into the next. I'm not sure. It is a matter of listening, doing it and executing.
And Evie had talked about the schedule. So like you guys are playing every other day right now, right? So it's not a lot of practice time. It's like game, a little bit of rest, another game. And she said like that's a big adjustment for her. And then I guess just talk about the challenges with a new young team of that, where you don't have that extra practice time, right?
We need to practice because practice, we remove the game slippage. And I think we are better when we do practice. And it is difficult because, there is this notion of having our players being prepared for the games physically, playing high minutes. Some players are, and we can't overtax with the practice and the reps. Our young group who doesn't get the minutes at a time, they have their stay ready games and they can do a little bit more, but it's difficult. And the way in which we learn is through film and a lot of talk and communication, but that's hard for this group because we just need the reps.
And just talk to me about Aaliyah Boston and also Nalissa Smith and kind of their games tonight.
I thought up until a point, I thought that we were pretty decent on Boston. Obviously, she was a playmaker in passing. We didn't want her to get going underneath. Nalissa hit a 3 today, and that's, she hadn't been efficient there, but it was just their rebounding and activity, their second chance points, the level of physicality from those young athletes, the desire to go rebound. That I don't know if it's technique or talent, whatever. It was just a strong desire to be intentional about getting to the rim, staying in the paint, posting up hard, finding their players.
You talked a little bit about the physical exhaustion. How much does that mental piece also, just having a younger team, when the other team's going on a 17-0 run, how does that mental piece also play into the shot selection and just getting over that hump?
Yeah, I mean, it's human nature to try to fix things on your own. And I think this group, I try to reiterate, we're not built like that. With the exception of, one player who can go get a bucket. I don't want to say just one. We have a couple, but when Jewell is not efficient, it's tough. But also, we're not built to try to do it one-on-one. We have to set screens. We have to move the ball. We have to continue to do these things. And it'll continue to be an emphasis on it. And it has to happen during the game.
And on a positive note, 4 of the 5 starters had 2 or more 3-pointers. How did that, how did you feel about, having some activity from behind the arc?
Yeah, couldn't really look at that because everything else wasn't efficient, and even the turnovers, we kept our turnovers low, 74 shots. It's hard to win games in this league shooting 30%. It's just, we can't. And I'm obviously being efficient from the 3-point line is what we want to do, but we got to be efficient from the twos. Got to hit layups, got to hit open jumpers. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.